Bharat ane nenu hami istunanu adhyumnai untanu.
Good evening, everyone. Unfortunately, the demise of Dr. YSRCP garu, we have seen the state how it went on crisis. So how our state was bifurcated, and the heart of the state, Hyderabad, went to Telangana, and after that there's a lot of agitations went on, and the state went really in crisis. And after that BJP and TDP came into force, and we have seen the situation, what happened to Andhra Pradesh. So you all bless me, and if God bless me as a member of Parliament, so what I can do, I'll tell you in 3 particular points. The Rajahmundry requires an cricket stadium. Rajahmundry needs lot of tourism. Rajahmundry needs pure Godavari. It's like clean Godavari. The tourism, like you all, we are so privileged that all the Anglo Indians who are staying here in Rajahmundry, it's like we are so privileged for this, because there is a lot of diversity in the city, and moreover, especially when coming to the point of Rajahmundry. Rajahmundry, what I am thinking is, I made a PowerPoint presentation regarding the Rajahmundry, how to, develop the city. So we have seen from past 6 decades, after the independence, how Rajahmundry city has emerged after the independence. So we have seen from past a decade, I guess, we have noticed some kind of development in the city. Now it's bigger to the town and smaller to the city. So what best I can do to make Rajahmundry as a proper city, which can match to Vizag, which can match to Vijayawada, and which can match as a tied 2 city. And what my actual aim is to encourage the tourism. How I can encourage the tourism also I can tell you. Coming to the tourism point, Rajahmundry is having a nice airport here. In the coming days, Rajahmundry is proposed to go up with the cargo airport also. So once we are having a good airport here in Rajahmundry, so there is for all the people in Rajahmundry, we need a cricket stadium and an indoor stadium. So the cricket stadium, when I happened to speak to Mr. Jagan sir regarding Rajahmundry requires an international cricket. I asked for a cricket stadium. In fact, he suggested me why can't we make an international cricket stadium in Rajahmundry, as Rajahmundry is having an airport nearby. So once if we get an international cricket stadium in Rajahmundry, so all the teams across the globe comes to Rajahmundry, so that in that way we can go ahead with there are a lot of people from different countries, they happen to come to Rajahmundry, so that there is a wide scope for the tourism to encourage. So in that connection, there is a scope for the 5-star hotels also to come up, and as we are having a huge stretch of Godavari, like how the river bay, this hotel is placed in the at the bay of river bed. So like that, there are 2 bridges. In that we are having a nice Godavari view. If we can start up with nice speed boardings and a kind of paragliding, and we are having a good islands here. If we get an islands in that island, so if we can make some nice 5-star cottages and all, that gives a nice look, nice glimpse to the Rajahmundry. In that way, we can develop Rajahmundry more better, and that is one point I actually working on that. And the second point, what I'm trying to tell you is, the second point is the Mission Godavari. There is a drainage water outlet is going into the city of, into the river Godavari at the northern side. So what I am planning for that clean Godavari mission is, once if we can make an underground drainage system, if we can make an underground drainage system, the city leveling is towards to the south, the slope is towards the south. So at the Hukumpet area there is a sewage plant that is called STP plant, where you can where we can refine the water, the drainage water. So there, if we can refine the drainage water, if the water comes down from the underground drainage system and all, so we can refine the drainage water, and that can be used in Kadiyam, as we are having a wonderful nurseries there at Kadiyam. So in that process, there will be a win-win situation. So no drainage water outlet will be in the wonderful Godavari. There will be no drainage water outlet. And in that process, we can use that refined water. We can even sell that refined water into the Kadiyam area. So that is second aspect what I am aspiring for. And the third point is that as we are having a Pichkulanka area, you know that Pichkulanka area is at the Dhauleshram barrage area. So there we are having almost like 60 to 70 acres of land has got filled up. That 70 acres of the land, we can make a revetment wall at the Godavari Bund area. We can make wonderful cottages there. So nowhere, it will be for very few places you get that kind of resource and all.
Keeping in mind Mr. Jagan, not that he is just a Christian and supporting us, but as Christians and as Anglo-Indians, I guess it is our duty to support him, and as we support Jagan, together we support Bharat. Okay, so let's keep up that spirit, and we promise you, Mr. Bharat, that we will definitely cast a vote in favor of the ceiling fan, and we hope that you will become an MP and then live up to our expectations and all your dreams which you want Rajahmundry to become in the future. So thank you and all the best and God bless you.
Good evening everyone. On behalf of the Anglo community and Mr. Bharat, I'd like to say that not only in our community but in the connections that we have in work, in our community, in work, in wherever we go to school or college, wherever you guys are working at, in that community also you have spread the vote for the plan. That's all I'm saying. Thank you very much. Good evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Mr. Bharat and Mr. Jagan, I'd like to thank you all for coming here, taking the time and coming here. So I hope Mr. Bharat keeps up to his word, and so we look up to him and promise that we'll cast a vote for the ceiling fan. Thanks once again for coming, and enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
Good evening, one and all. On behalf of the Anglo community, I would like to thank you, Mr. Bharat, for coming to Rajahmundry and encouraging all the young youth here, as well as I as a youth, as a parent, I would expect a bright future for our children. So something better, something which will make us more prosperous in this state, and all the best for your new future as an MP, and God bless you.
Jai Jagan!
All the Anglo-Indian communities have gathered in River Bay Hotel. So actually the agenda for this meeting is that in coming days how we can develop the Rajahmundry city, and I've explained to all these Anglo-Indian people regarding that in coming days if Jagan sir come as a CM and if I happen to be an MP of Rajahmundry, so certainly we are going to take up the tourism projects in Rajahmundry, and I've requested for a cricket stadium to Jagan sir regarding Rajahmundry is highly required for, there is a lot of requirement for cricket stadium in Rajahmundry. So in the coming days, certainly by the grace of God, we are going to make an international cricket stadium in Rajahmundry. So once the international cricket stadium happens to come in Rajahmundry, so a lot of international tourists also come around to Rajahmundry. If tourist comes down to Rajahmundry, there will be a scope for cottages as we are having a wide stretch of Godavari River. So there will be a 5-star resorts also can come down to Rajahmundry. We are having a very good islands in the town, so that there is a scope for water sporting and all. And in coming days, we are going to take up the mission Godavari, the clean Godavari mission also. There will be a no drainage outlet will be there in the river Godavari, so that we can take down to that drainage water and can purify it in the STP plant. That refined water can be sold to Kadiyam nurseries and all, as we are having a very good ideas and thoughts. In coming days,